Well, you have such a rich history when I read your biography, going back musically, and I'm also amazed at the fact that the influences for you come from the beginning of the church music,
For sure.
traditional music. You
Yes.
cite Zion music being one of your influences. Can you
Yes.
tell me more about that?
Yeah, yeah. Earlier than 1976, in the mid 60s, opposite my grandma's house, there was a big band that used to rehearse,
Mm.
you know, old American jazz
Mm.
standards, Ben Webster, you call it, they played everything from then.
Yeah.
And then next door there was a Zion church. There used to be drum beating,
Amazion,
Oma
yeah.
Zion. And on the right hand side, Amagreha,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
traditional healers,
Yes, yeah.
similar concept, the
Okay.
drum that's beaten like this on the
Mm,
sides,
mm.
and then I mean those are sounds, as I became a musician, they started to creep in,
Mm,
their
mm,
memory, kept those elements,
mhm.
hence my music is full of horns and a lot of, my kind of jazz is based mostly on my traditional,
Yes,
sounds, the
yes,
Xhosa rhythms,
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
yes.
those sounds come back, as
Yeah.
I practice and compose and get ideas.
Well, your childhood, I must say that it was a very interesting childhood
It
to be
was.
surrounded with such great
I was
musicians,
lucky,
and
yes.
to learn from them. So now I want to ask from your perspective, when you play the saxophone and the flute, is there a different technique in terms of how you need to play it for it to produce a sound, or is it the same technique?
It's similar, it's different. It's similar, yeah, yeah. Flute is something else. You need to eat. Yeah, we are lamb, but called the flute.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
energy.
surprised that I'm
Still.
maintaining this weight, because
Okay.
yeah, they're similar, but they are, different disciplines, yeah,
Mhm,
in a
mhm.
way. But the similarities, because switching from flute to saxophone, I didn't struggle at all.
Okay.
The problem was, yeah, what they call it embouchure, you
Yes.
blow differently.
Yes. Yes.
And when in 78 I joined that first band, we were playing stuff like a lot of American music, top 20, top to top 40,
Mm, mm, mm.
across from Earth, Wind and Fire, the Jazz Crusaders. So the sound was getting louder. I was told to buy a flute, it was a
Yeah.
colored band. I said,
Okay.
listen, Mccoy, you better get yourself a tenor saxophone, eh? Yeah, the flute is too thin.
Yes. Yes.
So I saved enough money to get myself a tenor in 1980,
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Went back to Ezra, showed me a few things, like they say, the rest is history.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never really got a formal, type of education.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I learned from, Shibins. And also my mom played a big role too. Apart from buying the flute,
Mm,
she ran a Shibin.
mm, mm.
With the flute, I learned every song that played, I used to
Okay.
mimic every song,
Yeah. Yeah.
By the time I got that audition, hence, I got in,
Yes.
because
Yes.
I would play by ear every song. They gave me a song and on 30 minutes to learn.
Mhm.
15 minutes I was ready.
Already learning it.
Are you sure
Wow.
you're ready? I said,
Wow.
yeah.
I'm ready.
Boom, next song,
Sure.
another 15 minutes, boom,
Yes. Yes.
So, it was great.
Yeah.
It was healthy.
I totally admire that, because it's not easy to teach yourself an instrument, I really, really admire that you have that balance of being able to read and being able to play by ear, because
Sure,
you
sure.
need both. In the industry,
True.
you need both to
For
survive,
sure, for sure, for sure.
So I really admire that,